What is going on YouTube? A couple weeks since I've done any videos at all, TCG or VGC. TCG might have been last week, but it's been a while, I think. So I'm gonna jump back on the ladder and see if we can get some points, climb a little bit, get some energy and invigorated here into Ultra Series at all. So we'll see. Did change the team up. I played in a PC and an MSS last Sunday. My first local in like 3 years. So I don't do a lot of locals. I don't usually have weekends available to do them. So I was garbage in the MSS. I used my Madison team again. I don't know why I keep trying that thing. And it's terrible, and I'm going to release all the Pokemon and never look at them again. No. So didn't do very well in that. I think we played, I don't remember how many rounds we played. Like one win. Like round one I did well, and then I just straight losses. But PC, I actually ended up being second. I made it to finals, which was nice just for my first local in a long time. So I got some CP. I don't know if I'll use it for anything, but it's nice to get some. So 16 points, I believe. So I switched teams from the MSS to the PC, and I used the team that I had on the channel earlier. It was like the Fire Fairy team I was using. A LunaDon team, and I used that, and I did pretty well, but Xerneas doesn't really do anything for me on that team, it seems like. I never really get a chance to use it, because I feel like everybody has their Xerneas answer, even if it's not obvious, and yeah, you can work around it, and if you do, you probably just win, but if you don't, and they roar out Xerneas, or knock it out, or somehow get rid of the boost, then you just, and not that you always lose, but I feel like it's kind of putting all your eggs in one basket. So I changed the team up, which I'll hopefully, if I get a battle here, you guys will see it. But it's Groudon, Persian still, which I think is still really good. Mega Salamence, Tapu Fini, Lunala I put on over Xerneas, my restricted. And I threw Zapdos on just for another ground immunity. It adds another Tailwind, which might be kind of redundant, but it does give me a way to hit Kyogre super effectively, and I did put Roar on it too for another answer to Xerneas. So I don't know if I'm loving the Zapdos. Like, I like Zapdos in general, so I just kind of threw it on there. But Kartana was something else I was thinking of because I don't have a Steel type. Hit Xerneas, hits Kyogre. I can run a Sash, so probably try both. I was just thinking of something why I didn't want to use Kyogre, or I didn't want to use. Oh, for flying types. So Groudon is Fire Punch, Swords Dance, Precious Blades, Protect. So no way to hit flying types. So Electric Attacks was kind of helpful with that. I did have Thundurus on this team, and the team I used at the PC had Thundurus, but I brought Thundurus a couple times, but it wasn't really clutching anything. Like I brought it basically because it had my Z move. So now Lunala has a Z move, and Zapdos has just a 50% berry because I'm not running Roost. So I went between Misty Berry or 50% berry, but I'm not running a Roost or anything, and it's kind of hard to go super bulky in this format because you get hit so hard. But plus, I don't necessarily want to be roosting with all these Groudons around that are going to be slower than me that just knock me out. So, yeah. In the tournament that we played in, both of them, Groudon and Veltal was kind of big around there. I didn't play a lot of them, but that was kind of big. There's a lot of interesting stuff. Played a really cool Trick Room team. I lost in the finals to the Jung, I think John they were calling him. It's I think it's a Japanese name, so I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly. But a newer player I thought I'd seen on Twitter, so congratulations to him. Definitely well-earned victory. But we have a match here. It's a QR team. Railger. Just like we were running, kind of only there's two Steel types, so kind of good we got rid of Xerneas. But Rayquaza can give this team some trouble. He does have Fini too, and he has Kartana, so probably not great. Or he has Coco and Kartana, so probably not a great Fini match. And I always hate not bringing Fini. He's got Tailwind option and Kartana, technically Rayquaza, I guess too. I'm gonna leave Persian just for the faster Fake Out. I'm thinking Persian Lunala just have a chance to nuke that Stack Attack. Yeah, Persian Lunala. I mean, Salamence Groudon. Zapdos could actually be pretty good here. Let's go Zapdos, Persian, Lunala, and then Groudon or Salamence. think I want Groudon. Like, Salamence looks good too. I'm thinking Zapdos looks good because I can roar out that thing. And then for Kartana, it does have Heat Wave too. It's like my 2018 Zapdos from that Madison team. Same set and everything. It's really extra bulky. It was running a Psychic Seed in 2018, but I don't have that now. Or a Misty Seed or anything like that. But really liked it in 2018. Obviously, way different format now, but just something I'm kind of used and comfortable with. But it does have Heat Wave. It's kind of nice. It's boosted by the sun too when Groudon's out. But I've only tried it a couple times. You see, we climbed the ladder a little bit more. 1640. So Rayquaza and Tapu Koko. So what's he gonna do here? Most of them don't carry an electric. Like, I don't want to be... Well, I don't want to be hit with either one of these guys. I don't want to lose Persian any early, though, so I am going to pick out Coco just in case he's got Fairy Z. I'm just going to Tailwind. So Tailwind, maybe he tries to Dragon Ascent the Zapdos. I mean, obviously it resists flying attacks. That's kind of another good a reason I had Zapdos. Like, I thought about Zapdos in this team for a long time, like Misty Seed Zapdos. But it seems like I had too many like passive members, but without having just always set up Xerneas for it to be threatening, I think that Lunala balances it out more. So we'll see what happens. Pick out the Coco. Hopefully we can get some wins here. I climbed the ladder pretty quick last night with this. So it was definitely below 1600, so... Yeah, he's thinking about it a lot. Watch this be like Tailwind Rayquaza, and I just... Oh, okay, switching that out. Is this Incineroar? Yeah. Okay. Isn't it great how you can just predict that now? Like, it's just so obvious when it's going to be a lot of times. Everybody's either switching in or switching out Incineroar. Okay, pick out the red target then. Bloop. Okay. And Tailwind. So now the question is, who does he fake out? I'm going to switch into Groudon. And maybe I want to switch in the Groudon on the Zapdos slot. Because it's not doing much now, and Rayquaza is going to resist it once it has the wind up. And I can't do much to Rayquaza with Groudon either. What else I have in the back? Lunala. I think I'll switch in Groudon anyway, because if he doesn't switch anything here, and I'll Thunderbolt the Incineroar. If he doesn't switch anything here, then Groudon's got a good, we'll have a good turn next turn, and I can switch into Persian next turn for Fake Out Pressure and then a Foul Play Pressure on Rayquaza. Obviously, Groudon doesn't like Rayquaza, like nothing really does. Okay, see what happens. I know he fakes out. Just communicating. It's kind of spotty on the screen. I hope it doesn't end up being that way when I post a recording. Okay, it's coming back. I kept all my settings for this the same, but it feels like it's more like shaky than it used to be. This capture, but it always kind of looks like that, I guess. And then I do my editor and shrink it and put the overlay on. It's fine. Sound is working anyway, and the camera's working. I know I got the camera working again. Hopefully it hangs on here. Alright, so I'm Thunderbolting. He stayed in unless he's Volt Switching. He's Volt Switching Zapdos too. So this is going to be Rayquaza probably. Dang, I did a lot. I guess I'm used to having the seed boost with that. But at least we got our chip, right? I mean... So this will be Rayquaza. What can I do? I'm trying to way to hit it, like... Groudon Fire Punch isn't doing much to it unless I really get it low. Bloop. Alright, so Rayquaza comes in. It's just going to U-turn, so he didn't even fake out. So, but Persia really couldn't have done anything. Parting shot, I guess. Alright, so is this going to be Kyogre? Because that wouldn't be so good. So say it's Kyogre, then I have to switch out. I'll probably bring Persian into the Groudon slot and then Thunderbolt it with Zapdos. So I gotta concentrate on the Weather War here, right? Because Rayogre teams, that's obviously what they're made for, it is Kyogre. So he has Coco and Incineroar in the back. So Groudon's good as long as I can get him out of his weather and take care of Rayquaza. The bad thing is taking care of Rayquaza with this is going to be difficult. I mean, even if he knocks out Zapdos and I switch into Persian kind of gets knocked out by a water move. I'm going to switch in Persian. I wonder if I should Thunderbolt the Rayquaza in case it's Sash, though. And right now it's neutral. Yeah, we'll see how it does. I mean, it's obviously super effective against Kyogre, but I don't have a lot of special attack investment, so it's not like it's going to hit it for like a ton. You know? Wish I was grounded to get the returning. So Groudon comes back. Here comes Persian, probably to get knocked out. Fortunately. Oh, he switches that out. Okay. So Incineroar's getting worn down here. It's not really the slot when I like to get worn down, but maybe he protects Kyogre for some reason. I mean, I am faster right now under Tailwind, so he doesn't want to take a Pressus Blaze, maybe. Yeah, okay. That may be overly cautious of him, but that's actually worked out good for us because he can't fake me out now. I mean, he can, but I'm going to fake him out, and he protected. So I'm kind of getting... Yeah... You know, I'm getting a Thunderbolt onto Kyogre. I'd have to leave Persian in to fake him out. And fake out Incineroar to prevent him from faking me out. And then I Thunderbolt Kyogre, but then it just, like... He might switch, because I might be Z-move. He doesn't know. I think I'll try to Parting Shot Kyogre. And Thunderbolt. I'm thinking about this too fast. Kyogre. So... He fakes out one of them, right? Either I get the Parting Shot, Groudon comes in, blocks the rain attack. Okay, he's coming out. So maybe this is Rayquaza and I'm getting a Parting Shot. Oh, it's Coco. No, that's not too bad. Maybe he's U-turning with, Yeah, he's not faking it. He's U-turning again, so that's fine. Who did he U-turn into? Probably Persian, because it's super effective, right? Well... I don't want Lunala's Shadow Shield broken, but I don't want to just continue to play this roulette, or this rotating door here of this weather where we have. He's trying really hard to get his weather when he has Rayquaza, so it's like you're going to be hitting him with water moves. Either way. That just is chipping all this stuff down. Okay, he does do that, and he's breaking my Shadow Shield, it sucks. Okay. So now... Incineroar's in the back, so he can come into either slot and block my Z move. I gotta see how many turns are left. Tailwind. Okay, here comes a Rayquaza. What's he gonna do? I gotta try to keep all 4 Pokemon because... Tailwind is up. I must probably told me that. I must have missed it. So he's gonna want to get rid of. He's gonna want to stop Zapdos from resetting it. What's he switch in here? I want to try. I want to Z move this Rayquaza, but I don't want to just blow it. I feel like he keeps it in to try to stop it from doing that, but I'm gonna go for it because I don't. I mean, there's ways to work around it to maybe get it on Rayquaza later, but I don't need it for anything else, I guess, except Rayquaza. So he probably switches it, and this Incineroar blows it up, and... Oh no, he's Mega Evolving, so he might be protecting, I guess. Maybe he's just trying to Dragon Ascent the... Lunala. But you wouldn't think I protect Lunala and Tailwind, though? What is that? That's gotta be Zapdos. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's Z-moving the Lunala. Well, that would suck. Mysterious Wind weaken the attack. That means it's Zapdos? Right? Because it's getting the benefit from being a flying type? Yeah. So this is resisted now. So he's got to double into that slot. Oh, that's right, my berry. Crunch. Ooh, crunch. I guess that isn't super uncommon, and I should have predicted that. I should have just protected and tailwinded. I was trying to get it both ways, right? Okay, so Groudon comes in and dies to Rayquaza. Persian comes in and dies to Coco. I mean, didn't I parting shot that thing? I'll have to check. Okay. I gotta chip this Rayquaza down because it might be Sash yet. Okay, yeah, Coco's -1. I'm gonna foul play. Foul play and switch? I'm gonna foul play and switch into Groudon. I gotta get chip on this Rayquaza. Like, it's just gonna run through my team if I don't. So this is the one thing that, like, Xerneas would at least deter even from a team preview. This Rayquaza. So that's just kind of what I was thinking about, like, the 6 member is flexible, right? Like, I already have Tailwind, I don't need Zapdos for that. Here comes Kyogre. Incineroar. Okay, he wants Fake Out. We were just dancing around each other forever here. I hate games like this. Okay, is he Volt switching? He protects. So he's definitely... I foul played, right? I probably proc his Berry. Berry. Ugh. Alright, so... he's definitely faking out Groudon here. Persian can do nothing. I don't want a parting shot. Actually, I do want a parting shot. I'm going to parting shot Incineroar. Because he's going to fake out Groudon, right? So I'll go into Zapdos. And then I can parting shot back into Groudon. Because he's probably switching into Kyogre. Or Rayquaza, I guess. Okay. Zapdos comes out. I don't feel good about this one, guys. Like, I feel like we're going to lose this one. Or it's not building any momentum at all. Okay, he didn't switch. But he didn't fake out again. Maybe he doesn't have fake out. Does he fake out once? So this worked and it didn't work. Like, it didn't get us anywhere, right? I thought we were gonna end up overriding a weather again, but I thought I'd like switch Coco into Kyogre, I guess. There's no real reason to. So I'm still struggling with, well, most flying types I guess I wouldn't, but mostly I guess what you see is Rayquaza is the problem. So we need to think of a fairy. Like, I took these spreads, like the Salamence and the Groudon spread, I took from Chris Kahn's, shout out to him, World's team. He put a report out on Trainer Tower that was like a super specially defensive Groudon and Salamence. And it's not a set I would ever run myself, so that's kind of why I kind of wanted to try it, trying to break outside my comfort zone. He DC'd. I didn't DC. I DC'd. Why? Well, that sucks. I have never DC. I don't know what's up with that. Like, my signal's up. Sorry, guys. Anticlimactic for you. So we lose the points anyway. So... I don't know. I get like easily fatigued by my battles like that. I'm just like, this ended already. Like, I don't like it. You know, it's like playing singles where they're just like, oh, I'm switching again. Like, okay, who wants to play that? You know, like, I get they're just trying to put themselves in the best position, but it's not like they just let me win. But, you know, as soon as I lost the knowledge, it would have been very difficult for me, I guess. So we gotta think about what I can switch Zapdos out to. I almost thought about Altaria, like regular Altaria. Or switching Salamence out to regular Altaria, that's Cloud 9. But that doesn't really help Groudon, you know? Like, that's more of a Kyogre thing. Because it's kind of a fake Rayquaza. They want to just run Rayquaza, right? Because it's restricted, I suppose. Okay, FB. Another Japanese opponent. So, play point number 2. So, unfortunately, didn't get out of that one. This is cool. So, Crocodile, Salamence, 2 Intimidates. Alternate Necrozma, probably Ho-Oh. He doesn't have any fake out. Persian's going first. You got Tailwind. Like, Fiend's not super bad here. Zapdos hits the Ho-Ho. Zapdos hits the Lapras. Groudon looks good. My own Salamence. I mean, he's gonna have ice moves on that thing. Fiend's not super good. So Persian, Zapdos again? It seems weird. Like, why am I using Zapdos a whole bunch? Persian, Zapdos, Lunala, Groudon. The same team we did last time. I don't know about that. I don't like that. Like, I don't dislike it, but Zapdos isn't supposed to be coming like every battle. It needs to be like an electric fairy Pokemon. Is there an electric fairy Pokemon? No. Electric ice. I have Rotom Frost. I guess just, well, I'm trying to think of something that's good against Rayquaza and other flying types. So an ice type. But then you have a bunch of weaknesses. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Like this, I think the 6th slot on this team is hard to think of. Like, I thought about that since I built the original, like, Xerneas version of it, too. Like, my 6th mom was always weird. Alright, Crocodile and Coco. I wonder if it's Scarf Crocodile. No. Well, it is not faster than that thing. Z-move Crocodile? Like, is he gonna do a ground move? Like, why would he? I can just switch in Groudon here. Like, he's... What else would have a Z-move? Oh, Ultra Necrozma would probably have a Z-move. If it's Ultra Necrozma. So maybe he's not a Z-move. I think he worries about a fake out. He's not thinking I'm just gonna hard switch. I'm gonna Parting Shot, just in case. Parting Shot the Crocodile. Like, I'm kind of afraid of Coco just blowing up my Persian, but he's got to worry about fake out. I'm gonna Tailwind with Zapdos and Parting Shot into Groudon. We withdrew Crocodile, so we're getting something else down. Necrozma, that's not bad. We'll take that. It's actually good because it's weak to ground. Parting Shot. Okay. Yeah, I gotta think of a fairy for this team. Like, I know Chris Kahn had, I think he was a LunaDon team anyway. Well, maybe, oh yeah, it was. Yeah, and he had Mimikyu too, so, like Z Mimikyu. So I don't know if I like that, but, like, just for me. I mean, obviously, he's really good, so it's probably worked out great. I probably should like it. But, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I want something that's ground immune. Tailwind's not important. Something that can handle Rayquaza really good. I mean, that's basically Salamence, right? Like, maybe I should be bringing Salamence more often, and I need, like, a niche pick for my 6th slot that's dealing with some things I'm really weak against. I gotta think about that. Alright. That's kind of Kartana, honestly. Because it deals with Kyogre. Alright. So I'm Tailwinded up. Protected. Got dropped. I don't know if he's trying to do something with this thing. With this Necrozma, Tailwind. I'm just gonna press those blades. Does he have anything that flies? Salamence. Oh, and Ho-Oh. I could Heat Wave too. Cause super effective on Necrozma plus him in the sun. Could miss, but I mean he might just Ultra Burst too. What's this? Something that flies. Salamence. Oh, Crocodile. Okay. Oh, that's Intimidate too, though. So he's also intimidating me. It's Intimidate 1, yeah, right? Okay. Bad thing about the super high special defense Groudon is there's not a lot of attack. Ooh, that thing took that really well. I burned the Crocodile, though. He did something. Weakness policy? Yeah. But you have to be Trick Rooming here? He's probably Trick Rooming because he's not Ultra Necrozma then. Great, Trick Rooming. Okay, great. So he Trick Rooms, which would be okay for Groudon if I wasn't in, you know, Tailwind. The Heat Wave did not do much. I like to get rid of this Intimidate, though. Heat Wave might KO? I don't know. Like, Persian's pretty good, right? Even though it's boosted now. The Necrozma, it's immune to its main attack. So I'm bringing Persian, and I'll just Heat Wave again. Crocodile's burned now. Maybe he's... Well, there's no reason to switch it out, really. People do that sometimes just to conserve their burnt Crocodile or burnt whatever. Yeah, why? He's gonna die. I guess to preserve the Intimidate. Okay, Ho-Oh comes in, which is no bueno. Usually don't have Protect, though, so I might be able to get a... if Zapdos... Well, definitely not gonna do as much damage now because the sun's gone. The Earth Powers. That probably kills Persian. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, what am I thinking? It's special, so Persian doesn't have very high special defense. Yeah. That thing's bulky. Jeez, this is taking those. Okay. So this Necrozma's almost gone, right? And we got... Trick Room has 3 turns left. I'm gonna figure out this Ho-Oh. I don't know what Necrozma does to Zapdos. I mean, just Photon Geyser. And I'm gonna Thunderbolt this Ho-Oh, because Groudon has a worse time with that, obviously. Alright, Necrozma protects. Ho-Oh might protect, but they don't. A lot of times they don't carry protect. Okay, cool. So picked up the right target. And it's getting a Thunderbolt. I mean, Zapdos isn't doing bad, actually. It's doing pretty good in this battle, but that's not a lot of damage, though. Hey, I paralyzed it. Nice. It's even slower now. Okay, so our team's Tailwind is out, so Groudon will be more helpful now. Ho's got physical attacks. Persian can probably take it. Necrozma protected last turn. I'm going to double into it. I'm going to Thunderbolt it and Foul Play it. Let's see what happens. Next turn should be the last turn of Trick Room. If I knock him out, he's not getting any more Trick Rooms. Is that... okay, he might be doubling up on Zapdos. Like, maybe this is for Persian, because Zapdos will be resisted to this. I mean, he is boosted, so maybe it still knocks me out. Oh, okay. I thought he might take that, but maybe not. Fur Coat, not working there. Alright, but this is for Necrozma. Okay, does knock it out. Okay, cool. So we chipped Ho-Oh. So he has an almost dead Crocodile on the back, which we can stall out if we have to for burn. So Lunala's gonna come in. Like if it's Crocodile, it's Crocodile. Like it's burned, it's not doing much. It's Coco. Okay, Crocodile's in the back then, obviously. And I don't know which slot it will switch into. Probably the Coco slot because I'm faster than it right now in Trick Room. Like he can't Trick Room again. Trick Room's almost over. So I think I protect Lunala and I go for Tailwind. Because he wants to switch in and block my Z move. So if I don't fall for that this time, then I can confidently hit the other slot with the Z move. If I know he doesn't have Crocodile on the back to come in and block it. And if I keep my Shell Shield in place here, I should be able to get a knockout on something. And Coco can obviously protect. Ho might be able to too, but I just don't see that very often. Because they're so bulky. Alright, Ho comes out. Crocodile. I would have gone into Coco anyway. Maybe he's protecting Coco. I mean, he's not getting my Tailwind up first anyway. Okay, protected. Bleep. Okay. A Tailwind. What's Coco gonna do? Z move the Lunala? He put up a light screen. That's cool. Alright. So he light screened. Crocodile's still burnt. But we're boosted now. The thing is, I want to Z move this Coco, even though he probably protects it. Do I want to save it? I don't want to save it. I want to just blow this thing, and I probably shouldn't. And then I'll Heat Wave to get rid of the Crocodile. If that kills it, though. I should switch. I'm gonna switch into Groudon. Because what are they gonna do to Groudon? And I'll Heat Wave. So I'll have the Sun, too, so I can probably knock out Crocodile. And get some extra damage on Coco. Like, Coco might just protect from this, what the heck is that? Oh, he's pursuing me. Is that Pursuit? Oh, he's, Life Orb, so he goes down this anyway. That's cool. I mean, without Shadow Shield, that might just knock me out, so that's, you don't see that very often. Crocodile Void, doesn't matter, he's going down with the burn. God, Zapdos is doing no damage, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Give me a break, come on. Burn. Die. Okay, he died. So, Coco might be faster than me out of Tailwind, because I'm 0-speed Groudon. I should probably know that if I look that up. But Ho-Ho's paralyzed, so it definitely will not be. He's gonna have a berry, though, that's the only thing. So, I'm gonna Fire Punch this Coco. That should do enough. And just Thunderbolt this Ho. I don't have Roost anyway. I'm just tipping it down probably into a berry anyhow, but... Okay, Zapdos is faster. He doesn't have a lot of speed either. Bloop. Berry. Oh, he doesn't have berry. Maybe he's Z-move. Alright, Coco goes down. I learned this week at the PC how strong that Fire Punch can be, because I knocked out, like, one guy's team. It was like 3 mounts I knocked out with Fire Punch, and Groudon was boosted. It was +1 from Sword Dance, plus Intimidate. But it was just, like, one-shotting things left and right. I'm like, it's the only reason I won that battle. Like, it was like, kind of against the wall. So Fire Punch, obviously I can't reach it with Precious Blades. And just Thunderbolt. Because I'm faster than anyway, so I don't need to worry about Tailwind turns, because he's paralyzed. Thunderbolt, bloop. Fire Punch, yeah, Ground's even faster than that. Okay. And knocks it out. And one of the things I knocked out was a Ho with Fire Punch too, so I was like, wow, that's cool. Groudon was super clutch. Okay, cool. So Railger, which obviously should be hard for this team, because it's kind of what's meant to counter a Groudon, like Xerneas team, I suppose, but Groudon. It's kind of our tough matchup, so we gotta think about that. I don't know if Kartana really patches that well. I gotta look at the decks and see what's popular on some of these teams and what can do. I mean, I know Salamence is kind of supposed to be the counter to that a little bit. Especially my bulky Salamence. No. Salamence did really good for me this weekend too, so... it also has Tailwind, so it's not... So we lost 5 points, basically, more than that, but we're back at 1635, so we regained it. Xavier from... I know we know this guy, I keep playing him. Xavier from Illinois. Okay. He loves Psychic attacks, I remember that. I think this is the guy we lost at Crobat. Too. So, whether this is Mega Mewtwo or it's Baz Anderson's Mewtwo. Okay, so the thing is, I can lead Feeny, but he's got a lot that Feeny does not like. I have Lunala. So, dang, I might still want Feeny though, because I don't have Fake Out and he doesn't have Fake Out. He's got a lot doesn't like Feeny. Groudon's good here. I think I need Light Screen, at least. Like, Salamence just gets bopped, I feel like. I need Lunala. Persian, Feeny, Groudon, Lunala. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I either go the Tailwind route and try to outspeed him, but then it's only 3 turns, right? Or if I can Fake Out and get up a... he might lead 2 things that Feeny doesn't like, but as long as it's not Kartana... If I can Fake Out Kartana... And he can always... If he doesn't lead Layla, he can switch it in and block my Fake Out, though. That's the only thing. Like, I can Parting Shot Kartana to maybe survive a Leaf Blade. Okay, it's Layla Kartana. So I will get my Fake Out. But... He might be tailing with that thing. I will get my Fake Out. Maybe he protects Kartana to try to preserve his Sash. And... yeah, I don't want him Leaf Blading me, obviously, so I'm going to Fake Out the Kartana. It's an obvious move. And he's just gonna Scarf Moonblast me. And then I will Light Screen. I could Icy Wind. And then Light Screen next turn, and then I'll have Groudon out too. I'm gonna Icy Wind. It's this freaking... Oh, Kyler. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm bringing in Groudon. And he's gonna outspeed you. And he didn't have... His Mewtwo's that are restricted. So... It's kinda weird. Maybe he didn't have... I don't know why he did that. I mean, it's not over. I knew I should have picked out Lele, though. He was gonna protect the Kartana, so I felt like... Because he didn't want to lose a Sash or anything. Alright, he Moonblasts me and knocks me out. But he Dazzling Gleams. I should take that. Okay, I do, and I get my berry. Cool. So he's Icy Winding. Alright, it does hit, which is good too. Alright, so I Icy Wind, I Parting Shot the Lele probably. Because he might switch into something I can reduce. Parting Shot the Lele, and now I can Light Screen. Now, Groudon's in good shape, you know? Like, barring the Weather War being a pain in the butt now. But I have to keep the speed control, my speed in my favor. Or I have Lunala next to it, and I can Wide Guard it. So I would like to get a Swords Dance up here. These two are kind of... He didn't have any Intimidate either. Okay, so here goes the Sun. He Dazzling Gleams, which he's -1 now. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Alright, I put Light Screen, now it's really not doing anything. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, let me go on with sound effects. And Water Spouts can't do anything. Okay, so now he's going to switch. He has nothing that flies. I think I should Swords Dance. I'm gonna Swords Dance. And I'm gonna Icy Wind. Like, I could lose the game on this, I guess, but I'm gonna Swords Dance and Icy Wind. I'm gonna do it. Okay, it's Mewtwo. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it could be Z-move Mewtwo, I suppose. But his Z-move on Side Strike is special. You're not getting this thing through Light Screen, and its bulk. Like, this is what this team likes to do, right? It's like spam Icy Wind, slow things down, so Groudon can kind of set up and it's protected. I mean, I can still Heal Pulse it too. Like, probably don't outspeed Mewtwo here. I don't know. Okay, Precious Blades. Like, I'll Icy Wind again in case he switches in Kyogre again. Here comes Lele. The Kyogre. Kartana. That's fine. Alright. Is he protecting? Yeah, he's protecting. Okay. But now I get the drop on Kartana. Okay. Boop. Okay, Sash. But Icy Wind's just gonna knock it out. So he's gonna bring... The only thing is he's gonna bring... I didn't get my drop on Mewtwo, right? It took one on the way in, right? That's Icy Wind. I still probably don't outspeed it, though. Maybe I do. Oh, Kyogre, okay. I thought... I don't know. I didn't think you'd do that. So does he switch into Lele and Side Strike my thingy? My... Feeny, not thingy. So he's -1 speed on Mewtwo. I'm gonna protect Groudon and just Icy Wind. If I go down, then I have Lunala, who can, yeah, he's gonna Side Strike my thing. But that's still probably okay. Like, I'm Precious Blading next turn, and what are you gonna do? Mewtwo, why? I don't know how many turns of thing I have left. I'm definitely not outspeeding this Mewtwo. I just don't think I will. Okay. Okay, definitely. That I don't think he goes down to this. Let's say he probably does. Yeah. Okay, that's physical. Alright, so that thing's dead. But now here comes Lunala. So now what do you do? Like, Lunala is definitely outspeeding this thing. This Mewtwo. At -1. I'm gonna press... No, not Swords Dance. I'm gonna press his Blades. I mean, I'm not really afraid of Mewtwo by itself. Because it won't... It shouldn't have a Fairy move. It might have a Fighting move. I know he can't double my Lunala before I nuke this Lele. What should I kill? Lele can't protect. I'm gonna go after Lele. Okay, I knew he'd have Shadow Ball. Now he's locked. Oh, he's dead, actually. He's not locked in anything. He's dead. I mean, as long as I hit my Pressus Blades, I'm fine. Then it's just Kyogre, right? So I have to hit Pressus Blades on Mewtwo. I'm gonna have to hit Pressus Blades on Kyogre. Well, so say Lunala doesn't survive, like it's Shadow Ball Mewtwo, say. Groudon just kills it. I don't know, I think I take a Side Strike in terrain. I think I do. Let's see what happens. Okay, that thing's dead. No more Lele. Bloop. Oh, he Icy wins me. What? Okay. So I really need to hit this Pressus Blades. Okay, hit it. So this should definitely KO it, single target. Bloop. So now he's thinking he's gonna come in and Water Spout, but I have Wide Guard on Lunala. So unless he has Scald. How many turns of this terrain are left, I wonder? Okay, so I'm gonna switch, obviously. I'm switching to Persian. I mean, it's gonna die, right? But I can protect Lunala. This is more insurance. So switch out to Persian, bring it in, dies to a water move. Then next turn I protected Lunala. Next turn I can switch back into Groudon, get my weather back, and then attack with Side Strike. Like, I think I was okay either way. I have Wide Guard, obviously, on Lunala, because he wasn't predicting that, I guess, because he just attacked me. I mean, I lost my boost is the only thing, but now Kyogre's in Sun. What are you gonna do? And I have Lunala and Groudon left, so I could probably, well, I can definitely just Swords Dance here if I wanted to. Okay, that's back up. But a Pressus Blades and a Side Strike might just kill this thing. Alright, Pressus Blades. So I Shock, not Side Strike. So I Shock. Alright, he's Ice Beaming. Watch him freeze me. I'm hitting my P-Blades. I can't remember last time this one, which was kind of like Jinx. Oh, that just knocks him out. Alright, never mind. Okay, cool. So we beat that guy. I think that was the last. I think that was him last time too. I remember his outfit too. So that was like him. He likes that double psychic. So won that time, which is good. So hope you guys like that. No idea how long this video was. I feel like it was long. I don't know what time it is. Oh, maybe 40 minutes. So sorry about that DC. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe just because I'm streaming and everything else going on. But my internet's pretty good, so I usually never lose a game like that. But okay, so let me know if you like this video. Leave a like if you did, and leave a subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys soon.